Hey Gemini, Happy New Year. Man, I really had some stuff. Listen, I thought that I was going to be on here and I was going to be giving you stuff that you're looking forward to the whole year. I could possibly do that. I still could do that for every sign. But I'm back. Like I had some things. Y'all know how it goes with me. All right, so let's look at that then. Let's look at the 2023 year of 2023 for Gemini. So we want to look at that, and then I'm gonna do this for every sign, just in case. Just give me a couple days. I can especially work on this tomorrow because it's like late right now. But let's get some insight onto what is coming Gemini's way for 2023. Very nice. Manifestation. That is beautiful. I love these cards. Manifestation. Do you hear that? We're going to get some more cards out. We're going to get some more cards out, Gemini, because we can't just, we want to know what they're talking about. That's what we want to know. Ooh, I see, look at this, sexual freedom. Okay. I'm going to keep shuffling. I'm not going to bring that out because I don't, listen. Listen. It was just something that showed for Gemini 2023. What is that? There has to be some theme around sexuality and creativity. I could say creativity too, Gemini, but there's a card in here that represents creativity. Excuse me. 2023. Worthiness. Oh, I can see where this is going. Let's get one more because the fact that I love these cards so much. What do we got? Ooh, the divine masculine. Should I go again? Should I shuffle some more before I start talking? I accidentally blew my candle out. Well, I got another one, so. Aaliyah the dryer. Oh, self-respect. Oh, this is getting good. One more. Just one more. And then I'm going to get my other deck of cards and I'm going to explain this. Because this is starting now. So, yeah. See? Came out again. Whoa. What a year. What a year. Okay, so let's get started, Gemini. What was on the bottom? Inner peace. You're coming out of inner peace. You're still going to keep your peace. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like this was overall your goal is having this inner peace, okay? Or coming from that. So there was a lot that you did, Gemini, working on yourself for a lot of Geminis. I'm not saying every last one, but a good amount. Probably the ones that's watching me. That's what you did. You got manifestation. So this is a year of manifestation for the Gemini for sure. Okay. So basically you see how she's in alignment here. You know, her chakras align. We're not even necessarily talking about chakras right now, but this is saying that you want a year of manifestation, your material lifestyle, you're manifesting something, a relationship significantly, because I can see that here. This is saying, well, what you have to get in alignment with that, Gemini. So it may be, look, here goes sexuality. It may be that you have a lot of options or experimentations that's coming up to get there. Because when I'm seeing a couple things here, I'm seeing one, there's significant situations coming up to where, it could be with this person or it could be with this individual to where like, or you in general, you're exploring or you're experiencing things in forms of sexuality, your sexuality, trying to understand what that is, because maybe some of you guys are not, you might be into the opposite gender or something like that, or you're exploring your sexuality. Like this could be, yes, watching, not, how should I say this? This is about dodging situations, Gemini, that just is about sexual aspect to it, to where, you're involving yourself with these people or these individuals. You're involving yourself possibly with these individuals or these people to where it is, they're getting this energy off of you. They're accessing you sexually, but they're not, there's nothing more, right? You're not, it's like, what are you getting out of it? What are you getting out of it? Because whether it's not even necessarily based upon the fact that you guys are just getting married or you're in a serious relationship. It's about the fact of how do you feel after you've interacted with these people or these individuals or this individual? What are you getting out of it in return? Like, do you feel like you are worth having a connection, or is it just limited to your sexuality or just the sexual part of it? Because I feel like how you will know if something is real or a connection is real to you or for you that's coming up this year is when you see that the person is interested in you and getting to know you and beyond what the sexual experience is. Now, I'm not going to sit here and take away the fact that I feel like there could be a fling or something that turns serious, but that's not for everybody. I don't feel like you should just go out pursuing sexual experiences to find some knight in shining armor or just to find your man. But I'm not going to take it off the table. I'm just saying that I feel like, and this card is saying it too, your worthiness. You are worthy. Like, you have to know that you're worthy. You have to act like you're worthy. You have to walk like you're worthy. You have to talk like you're worthy. This looks like confidence to me. Because when you feel like you're worthy, you're going to understand, you're going to know that you're worthy more than just these little entanglements that's taking from you, taking your energy or whatever. You're wasting your time and you're not getting anything out of it. Okay. But there's themes of sexuality that's coming up. I'm not going to take it off the board, but I feel like at the same time, it could be a sense of where what you're manifesting in, excuse me, the life that you're bringing about, you're manifesting in, you're creating, it's full of a lot of things. It's full of a lot of things. You got that sexuality card is saying that you're going to be highly attractive this year. Okay. And that's probably how you're attracting a lot of stuff in. And it's coming from within. It's you telling yourself this. It's you knowing this. It's you affirming this for yourself. And the more that you put it in your mind, the more that you do it, you're going to believe it and it start to become real. Okay. So your worthiness, there's people seeing you as like very, very worthy. Very, very worthy, but it's because you know it first. You know it already first. You see this, and this is about you seeing this in yourself. I feel like other people already see it, but if you're acting a certain way and you're showing up to where you're not bringing your value and you're not valuing yourself, and people are taking advantage of it, or you're allowing yourself to be used by them, they're going to treat you like you're allowing them to treat you. Now, this divine masculine, ooh, Lord. And for you masculines, you can put this as a divine feminine too. There's a divine feminine card in that deck, but listen. This is a divine counterpart, period. Okay? This is a divine counterpart, period. Some of you guys, if you don't have this already, you're manifesting in a very strong, significant relationship partner. Some of you guys can possibly get married, engaged. I said this last year. I said, on one of my videos, it could have been like September, October-ish, or, I was like, or early November, I was like, there's going to be a situation that comes up that to where it's gonna move really quickly. Now you could have been having instances to where things won't working out, things won't pan out the way that you wanted, Gemini, but all of a sudden you meet somebody or something changes and you go from literally, for some of y'all, I don't want to predict this for everybody, literally from single into a full-blown serious relationship to where there's marriage on the table. Because you're manifesting it in. And I don't want nobody to tell me about how no miracles can and can't happen, or about how no situations can and can't happen. Now, even if it ain't marriage, it could be a significant connection, though. But you ain't trying. This is coming in. This is coming in for a lot of you guys. Or just you even being, you're manifesting this. You're manifesting this. So you're seen as somebody that is like highly respected. You're finally getting your respect. That's what I feel like this is. Because with the divine masculine here, this is showing, this could be some of y'all, let's say you don't get married or something like that. You are so independent. You are so independent. Like a lot of you guys might even manifest some sort of lifestyle to where you're going to be you're putting yourself in a place where you're going to be very independent, like with money and everything. Like there's nothing that you're not held down. Okay, but this divine masculine, like this person is going to treasure you. This person is going to want to take care of you. And I'm not necessarily just talking about in one way or the other. Like just with respect. Just like with showing like they support you too. Self-respect. And this goes along with worthiness too. But you see how this person on the card is like, listen, I'm walking to my castle. I'm about to go sit up on my throne because I respect myself. And this is like you turning your back on other people or all these situations this year, or situations that is not, they don't have respect for you, or you feel like that you've outgrown, you've passed by, because you see that a lot of their disrespect, or it's just a lack of understanding. There may be things that you're enlightened with. Look at this, the light that's coming down from the clouds. There's some sort of awareness that you may have, and there's something that you understand about human behavior, about spirituality, whatever you're skilled in, is something that you understand about it, about just life in general, that others may not, maybe even in the field of profession that you're in, or just whatever it is that you do, whatever it is that you represent, that others may not. And you get that, you see that, and instead of you fighting with these fools and going back and forth with them, you're like, no ma'am, no sir. Here we go with sexual freedom. Once again, we have 2 sexuality cards here. Okay, so I feel like this right here, yes, some of you guys might choose to be single, but at the same time, you have some sort of strong connection or significant connection that, you're involved with this person. But I feel like this is coming by way of a relationship too. Like whoever this individual is it's lots of chemistry there. And I'm talking about, it's just like very enticing. Like I feel like you're going to be into each other, like very into each other, very connected and things of that nature. But you're still going to have like that independence there. Like this person, they go off and they do their thing as far as like what they have to do, whatever they're focused on, their goals, whatever they're pursuing, you do yours at the same time. Y'all understand this about each other. It's like automatic. Y'all are in alignment with each other. Do you understand me? And this is great. Yeah, but it's showing to like you're not stuck and you're not bound by some other rules and guidelines that people follow. That it's not you. It doesn't represent you. You're free. And so you're free from certain gender roles too. It ain't like you sitting there and you're just being like, oh well, so like I'm the woman, and so and the reason why I'm saying this is because you be coming across a masculine that's really feminine. I read charts. People pay me to read charts. I had some I just finished, and I got more coming up. And I'm telling you that depending on what your birth chart, the signs and the planets in your birth chart, depends if you have heavy masculine energy, heavy feminine energy. And people don't understand that. But wow, Gemini, you have some pretty good things coming up this year. What is it that you're trying to manifest? Okay, so can we get some cards? Because this is what's coming up for Gemini this year. And then what is some potential What is some things that they should watch out for as they move through this year? Like I said, I will be doing this for other signs too. It's just getting so late. What does should Gemini watch out for 2023 that could possibly interfere with their manifestation, their love life? These cards are kind of hard to separate. Page of Swords. This can interfere. You know what? This is definitely, I feel like misunderstandings and miscommunications, because I already told you, like, there's some instance here to where, like, there's a disconnect or a misunderstanding. Like, it's speaking, not speaking in some same way. Like I said, if you're dealing with a man in a man's body but has heavy feminine, a lot of times they are more sensitive, whether we like it or not. It's not nothing to make fun of. It's just true. And if their feelings get hurt, they back away. They distance themselves. So your words or something like that, or the way that you say things, could interfere. Your thought process can interfere. Because if you're on here, look at this. If you're on here and you are speaking your truth, living your life, it's something that you're creating, you have your own belief system, and there's people that are against it and they're coming at you and they don't agree with you or whatever, and they could be saying things that are harsh to you, and you feel like, man, I can't really do what it is that I want because people are going to judge me. That can interfere with what it is that you're trying to do. Fear alone, look at this. Those swords is denoting fear, and it's a page. It's being fearful of something that may not even be happening. So that can interfere with you and what you're manifesting this year. Wow. I have the death card, the devil card, and the death card that came out. I feel like with this devil card here, there could be something that you really want to take a chance on doing. It really could. And you don't really do it because, you know, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a certain type of work that you want to do, you don't really do it because you're attached to the convenience and the so-called security that you feel like what you're doing now brings. That you feel like you could possibly feel like a person that's like, I'm not really happy in the relationship that I'm in right now, or the situation, but at the same time, I can't find anybody else. Thinking like that is that's something that can interfere or limit you from manifesting what you really want, and a chance and a shot at true happiness. Okay. Being like, I gotta work this job because what if I can't do better, or what if something goes wrong? Yeah, something can always go wrong. I get it. But what I'm saying is that, and not being properly, you know, structured too, could be something that interferes. You know, Mercury retrograde in Capricorn is showing us that right now, and it's for you to fix and correct before, you know, so you can go on with the year. That could be interfering. Making changes can also be something that interferes with where you're trying to head this year. Because you look at him. He wants to stand up. He or she wants to stand up on the bus, and it's dangerous. Look, other people sitting down. I'm pretty sure there's other empty seats on the bus. There has to be. Yeah. But he's choosing to go ahead and stand up back here. And, you know, like there's no seats. Like he don't see no other seats. Like there's, you know, this is like looking at things negative outcomes, not looking at your potential and not making the necessary changes. Okay. So you're seeing something one way, possibly what can interfere with what it is that you're manifesting, and even in love, you're seeing things one way, or a way that is not really, like, it's not necessarily that way, because you're not looking past. It's like not putting in the effort to something, but expecting somebody else not putting in the effort to something but expecting things to change. Okay, but you got to be the person or part of the person that's willing to say, hey, like, so it's kind of like going after what you want. So these are some limitations. Let's get one more card to identify some limitations, possible limitations for Gemini. Limitations. I might just put this as January, but y'all can say this can really be for the whole year. But we want a head start. We want a head start. What is this? 3 of Cups. So I feel like, yeah, Gemini, this is the thing. There are people that you're going to possibly have to come together with, right? There are. And I feel like if you allow situations or experiences that you already experienced that you felt like did not go good and did you wrong, and it's stopping you from opening up and making new alliances, new associations, and forming new support systems, or just the support systems that really do support you, it can cause you to or it can interfere with what it is that you're doing, where the direction you're going in this year. And it can stop you from your manifestations. Because at the end of the day, Gemini's like, oh, we don't need people, because we really don't. But at the same time, you want to experience. You don't want to just be in a place of where you're just isolated and alone. You want to be able to experience when you can experience. I do also feel like, though, trying to fit into groups and places that you've outgrown or that does not really properly it takes away from your growth. It takes away from the direction you're trying to go in. It makes you feel intimidated. Like if there's certain groups that make you feel like what you're doing is wrong. If there's certain people that try to shun you or isolate you, and you feel like you let it affect you, like something is wrong with you, and you can feel like you shouldn't talk and you shouldn't do. No, that can get in your way of the manifestation. Like that can get in the way big time this year. You have to be able to stand for what it is that you believe and live that no matter what. With your confidence, you don't, because I feel like people believe that Geminis are just arrogant. No, we just have a certain level of confidence that we have to have. Because if you don't, you can't be a Gemini. You cannot be one. Okay, we did those 4 cards. Okay, so let's go to something else, please. You got some good stuff coming up, though. Okay, so what are Gemini's strengths that's helping them, or that they should play upon? Strength of Gemini, like something that they should utilize to help them maximize off of their success. The 4 of Swords. Okay. Quiet time, alone time, taking your alone time. Because look at this 3 of Cups here. Being occupied with people and things of that nature, where they getting you to focus on them and what they got going on. When stuff get crazy and people acting like they want to pull away, and they whatever it is that they got to do, let them. Because this is about having your space. Not having your space. This could be like having your own space, like within your house, or getting another home space, or or whatever. Getting rest, keeping a clear head is what's going to help you manifest this year. Studying, understanding who you are, so that you'll be able to stand alone when you need to stand alone. is what your strength is. The fact that you can do that. Meditation is something that you can do to make sure you clear your head. Okay. But getting the rest that you need. Okay, so you can use it like that's your strength. The strength that you have is the fact that you can use your mind and pretty much get you, through any situation. So your mind over matter. So this came to me. Mind over matter, Gemini. Mind over matter. It could look hard and it could look fearful, and they can say what they want to say, but you got to be like, okay, listen. I need my mind is over matter. My mind is over this matter. My mind is over these material things. Like, it don't have power over me. I have power over it. Staying prayed up and protecting yourself. Because that devil card is out there. So there's devil in the details. There's devils everywhere. There's things that's out there that's going to distract you. And gotta be careful of that. Ooh, Knight of Cups. So that strength that you have right now is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. So the thing that your openness, your ability to be open to love and be open to the experience is your strength right now. The ability to let go of the things that you feel like limited you or that once held you bound. I feel like you're free right now, Gemini. Maybe some of y'all don't know that, but this is going to be your strength, like being open to new possibilities. And look, just being able to move forward when you need to move forward. Like I said, there's going to be certain situations that come. Let it go when you need to let it go. Your ability to go with the flow is your strength. I need 2 more cards. (2023) in the house. 5 of Cups is your strength. What? And 5 of Swords. Oh my goodness. 5 of Cups as your strength. So this is the thing with this 5 of Cups here. The 5 of Cups, the strength that you have here to help you manifest. The 5 of Cups is the ability to see there's a word that I want to use, but I can't think of what it is. Your ability to see, not the positive in a situation, but your ability to see that there is more out there. Like, you're not whatever didn't happen, whatever didn't come to pass, whatever disappointed you, there is more. The ability to see the opportunity, like I said already, the ability to see that you are not your circumstances. You are not your past experience. You get what I'm saying? You are not what went wrong. That was a part of your experience, but you live, and as you move on, as you grow on, there's more. There's always more. Okay? See how 3 of her cups is spilled? But it's like, okay, well, there's 2 more over here, though. You didn't need those 3 cups. So you possibly didn't need those 3 cups of sodas. Come over here and drink these 2 cups of juice. You possibly didn't need those 3 cups of coffee. Here goes 2 cups of tea with honey. So what can help you with your manifestations is not looking at something that you lost or something that you failed at as something like it represents you not being a good person, you not being worthy of love, you not being, worthy or to have the type of relationships you want or have good experiences. It's just saying, like, but guess what? There's something better. Like, that was something that happened, but you about to get better. And here you go with the 5 of Swords. Look, the 5 of Swords. I'm just looking at the picture though. Woo, what can help you? This is very interesting. Knowing when to let go of something when it's time to let go. Like, some people think letting go of stuff means forever. No, knowing when to just call it quits, learning when to stop talking. When I say stop talking, it's literally stop talking. Like, why do you want to convince somebody to love you? Why do you want to keep telling people the same stuff over and over again? Why do you want to keep receiving respect for people that don't want to respect you? Why do you keep burning out and wasting your energy? Not doing that. It's been like, look, bruh. You can have it. You can have that person. You can have that situation. You can have this crap job, whatever. And I'm not saying to go say that, but I'm saying, like, dude. But it's also saying this thing too that you have to manifest. You see the dude and you see the knife in his hand. He has a lot of power right there, right? Well, I'm going to say this. It seems like he has the power, but who has the real power in this situation? The person that's getting outside of their ego, the chick. Because she's like, you know what? I'm not about to go toe-to-toe with this fool. Like, I'm about to surrender because only thing I'm trying to do is get myself. It's about outsmarting. You have the ability to outsmart the people around you. So you don't got to show them your hand, and you don't got to answer or respond to everything that they say or do. You have the ability to outsmart. So just not being manipulated, not letting other people manipulate you, and you have the ability to outsmart other people. And the dude has some power too, because he could cut the chick if he wanted, but he's not. There's a lot of information at your disposal. There's a lot that you know. You can definitely be manipulative if you want it. You know, you can definitely, the point that I'm trying to make here is let people think whatever they think. You don't got to tell them nothing, because we have the Four of Swords here. Let them think whatever they want to think. That's where your power is going to lie. Because each and every time, you going to keep coming back. You going to keep coming back. You got you more and more and more and more power. Geminis don't even seek power. You a lot of times they could get it. You know. Okay. That's pretty interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna stop there. Like, y'all got some pretty interesting things going on this year. I see the devil here and I see death here. And because I see the devil and I see death, you're gonna have some opposition. You're gonna have to know when to fold. Like, it's gonna look like you're folding, but you really not. You just drawing back. You just saying, listen, I'm not about to fight this battle with you, because I'm after the whole entire war. I'm not doing nothing. So you gotta know how to play your cards right. You're not, because you're not dealing with the little stuff. Because you own to big things. Because you got to see it as a world of plenty. You got to see it as, well, if I got this lover and he and she was handsome and beautiful, oh, I can get another one. And you might say, yeah, but you can't sit up there and say, you know, you getting lovers by their looks. I want somebody that I'm actually connecting with. But guess what? You can connect with somebody else. Even better with not, you don't gotta make them, you gotta force them, and with less abuse. But I'm gonna say this too. I'm gonna do a love reading for you guys right after this so that I can post it, because I'm honestly thinking there's something going on with some Geminis with either a person that they met or a person that they will be meeting that is, listen, you two, I think there's some sort of misunderstanding going on between you and somebody, okay? And we're going to try to figure out what that is. Now, I'm going to be posting other signs, so stay tuned for that, all right? And just, have your fun and do your work and do your thing. This is about you being in control of you. That's it, and that's all. Don't tell me about what nobody else is doing. I don't want to hear nobody and nothing that they doing and how they would do it and their morality, and their guidelines.